Today we will try to analyze what actually happened in the new decay chapter, which was the bunny focused chapter, and tell you about if we actually get a skin by winning it. So as you know, yesterday we got the brand new decay chapter Bunny CFC, and it was in the brand new hunt event in Roblox. Now there were a ton of questions in this event which people didn't understand what happened, most of the things. Now I'll be answering these questions faster than a minute, or faster than or 10 minutes. So it might not even take that much. So yeah. Now let's start. Now as we started, Bunny was getting infected, so she was going through her memories of her family. Now what actually happened was that Bunny was hallucinating of her family, and as we went on in the chapter, she was shooting infected or zombie infected around the map. Now the doors in the spawn couldn't open because that was where Zombie Piggy was chasing player, as you can see. So Mr. Cheese, a guy that posts piggy videos, did a theory that we could have seen her family, Bunny's family, in the chapter, and by surprise we did actually see her family. We saw her sister and we saw her parents. Now you could have said, what do you mean? We haven't seen Bonnet, the sister of Bunny. We haven't even seen her parents. Well, it was pretty obvious that the bunnies in the back in the outro were her parents. Now that would make sense because they look alike, but let me tell you something. You're saying, but what is Bonnet, Bunny's little sister? We haven't seen her in the chapter. Oh well, the big bunny that was in the chase scenes that was chasing us was actually Bunny's sister. So that giant mutated bunny thing monster was actually Bunny's sister. She was mutated into that beast, and the music was kind of cool for me, but yeah. Now let's move on to what happened after. Now as player leaves the metro, Bunny starts the whole decay thing. Now beside that player left her, Bunny is starting to do the decay thing. Now let's try to see how much lore we actually got for Bunny in this chapter. Now we learned that Bunny actually got infected because she was infected in the Metro chapter 7 in Piggy Book 1, and then in the ending cutscene, she was crying because of her family, and of her family leaving her. Now I don't actually know why her family wasn't actually in the chapter and they were only in the chase scenes, and the parents weren't even there. They were just for a split second in the ending cutscene. Now, what really cut me off of this chapter is that her own parents shot Bunny. They shot her own daughter. Now, I really hate that the Decay chapter got a sad ending, but Decay is also kind of, it has a point because she suffered through her decay. Decay is like where we suffer and then something bad happens. And then, yeah, they shot her because she was infected and then she dies. Now, about the skin, Minitoon said that he answered like a question of a Piggy community member. He said that the chapter was disappointing because we didn't get anything or like a skin for the chapter of beating it right away. But Minitoon replied to that and said, soon. But what I think he meant by that is that he said that soon we will get the Bonnet skin. Bonnet was the bunny in the chase scenes, as I said earlier, and that will be the skin for completing the map. Now, there might be a part 2 to this chapter because Minitoon said in one of his recent videos that this was his most favorite chapter by far, and I think he wants to make a part 2 to this. Now, I got really scared of this chapter, and of course I got scared of the chase scenes, but actually I was scared of the bot at first, because then I just realized that the bot wasn't even that scary. Tell me, what do you think? And they released it for the skin is either this afternoon or it's either this weekend. I don't know what day. See you.